I'm super excited that I get to talk to you about another character that helps us read. So, this character is actually 5 different characters. These 5 different characters are brothers, and they're called the H brothers. They all have the last name H. Okay, so the first brother's name is Theo. Theo is very naughty. Okay, he is always in trouble. He always is cranky, and he always sticks out his tongue like this. So when he gets in trouble in school and the teacher says, "Oh, you're going to miss your recess," he goes, and or if another brother gets angry with Theo, he'll be like this. So he'll stick out his tongue every time, okay? And there's something on his shirt. On his shirt is TH, and that's super important because whenever you see a TH in a word, you know it's Theo. Theo. Okay? So we're going to put Theo on the board, and I'm going to help you draw Theo so you can remember kind of how to doodle Theo in your notebook. First step is to draw his head. Second step is to draw his eyes. Now his eyes are kind of like a crazy 8 shape. See? And crazy 8. Pupils. Nose and freckles. His mouth. His tongue. Now before I finish, I'm going to erase this line of his face. Now, if you want to, you can erase it with your pencil eraser. And there we go. Now his tongue's really important because we're going. And, oh, I forgot his ears. So he can hear. And his hair. Awesome. Okay, you can find Theo in a lot of words, okay? Like think. Now, I know that I see a Theo because there's his last name's right there. H. Think. Think. Math. Tenth. Goodness gracious, we found 3 Theos. Now I get to tell you about the second brother that we're going to talk about today. His name is Sherman. Now Sherman is kind of different than Theo. He is the older brother. He is very polite. He likes to whisper, but he doesn't like anybody that makes loud noise. So really, Sherman and Theo don't really get along because Sherman loves quiet. He loves peace and quiet. And so he works in a library, and all day, this is his job. He goes, shh, 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 all day long. Okay, that's why you see a finger on his mouth, because he's always going like this. Shh, shh. So he loves to shush Theo, always, okay? So we're going to draw, I'm going to show you how to draw Sherman. Okay, and I almost forgot to tell you, look at his shirt. He also has his initials, his S for Sherman, but his H, because that's his last name, on his shirt. So let me draw Sherman. First step is his head. Second step is his crazy 8 eyes. His pupils. And his shocked eyebrows because he can't believe that people are not being quiet. Shh. His nose. His ears. His mouth. with a finger, so we know that he's shushing. Shh. Okay, and his curly hair. I'm going to fill it in this time. Okay, great. So that's our Sherman. Okay, now I'm looking at these words. Gush, ship, dash. I can tell that these are Sherman words because I can see the H of his last name. So I'm going to underline them. Let me tell you a quick story about these two brothers, Theo and Sherman. Now, Theo and Sherman were hanging out and they got dirty. And Theo was upset. He goes, I'm dirty. And Sherman goes, shh, stop, you're complaining. And so finally, Theo said, you know what, I'm going to go take a bath. So Sherman goes, okay, to go take a bath. I'll be in the living room watching TV. And so Theo starts taking a bath in the tub. And when he was done, he was shocked, about how much filth came off of him. He was like, wow, that's a lot of filth. And he drained the water out of the tub, and then he saw that the tub was still really dirty. And so Theo was like, I don't like filth. It needs to be clean. And so Sherman goes, shh, what's that racket? I can hear you from the living room. Shh. And Theo goes, I'll be quiet if you hand me a cloth because I need to wipe the dirt off. And so Sherman goes, fine. So Sherman got him a cloth, and that's the story, okay? So I'm going to write it on the board, and we're going to see if we can find, like detectives, Theo and Sherman words. This is the story that we just listened to, and I wrote it on the board. Okay, so I'm going to read it, and we're going to see if we can be detectives and listen for any words, Theo words, or any Sherman words. Okay, so I'm going to also be looking and seeing if there's a period I need to pause, okay, because we want to be the best readers we can be. Theo took a bath. He was so shocked to see filth. Sherman gave Theo a cloth. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time, and I'm really going to be listening before I start underlining Sherman and Theo words. Theo took a bath. He was so shocked to see filth. Sherman gave Theo a cloth. Okay, I think I'm ready. Theo took a bath. He was so shocked to see filth. I missed one, didn't I? Let's back up. He was so shocked. Shh. Sherman gave Theo a cloth. I hope that you loved learning about Theo and Sherman as much as I do. Goodbye.